show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you wait for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. Looking deep down the right side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try to return. No coach let him over a fair catch. So Florida Atlantic's offense will get the ball for the first time. And here it comes for the first time. Starter this talented freshman, and Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and maybe perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back in Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology, how much he's feeling and nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask for a freshman.
And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat. Worried about the teams who get separation.
Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. Early reporting expectations of the runs inside the program. When you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season. When you flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Jackson will throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own rosters.
The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
So scary about this offense. They've got guys who can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to put that explosive.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Florida Atlantic has the offense coming. Takes the handoff. It's Hunt. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down. Red zone is still some ground to cover and pick up that first down. They'll go to the fullback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Strong top run, and he's brought down just inches away from the score.
And this offense has got it all right. It's just been tough. This defense is on tears, couldn't figure out a bunch of plays in a row now.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Jackson gonna throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for the 2nd down.
Right, that's your goal. Separate man from the ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's indicated by the stats. This third down play to open the period. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Then showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Right on target this time. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working. We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the lines. I might have to sacrifice the safety and try to get more backs towards the line of scrimmage to slow this run back down. Is the RPO? I know we're only in game one, but in this half, we've got to be excited about what we're seeing from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he'll just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get them back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best player in this game.
I hear you, Jesse. It's not family time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure.
Pick off! What a way to set him up! Never really got that return clanking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB.
The Owls can really attack on this second and short. Give to the running back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a 2.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, to get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points. But great job by this defense.
Alex send that offense back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Quick spin on the run. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Jackson will throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That's a really nice looking throw. I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 up.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after Wildcats are marching down the field.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got a man. It's Brown. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Third down coming up.
It'll be 3rd and long. Let's go. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Under fire. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the first down, partner. He's a yard short.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it on the 15-yard line. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. Cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be going down to the 23. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse. If they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal from that 2-minute road to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. It's a flea flicker. Bringing the heat. He'll throw it. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him. Put it on 1st down. The defense was ready.
During the week, you always practice these trick plays. As a player, you're like, when am I going to bring it out? When am I going to call it? And then break out the full finger, and it breaks out to success.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Get out the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking left. Makes the grab. Got it out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here on push that lead out a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. The first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort.
This game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, if you're pounding a lot, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Got the first down and more. After 40, there he goes. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability. And I love them going option where he's hurt. The defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football and not about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run.
Rides to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Unloads to the right. And that's incompleted. The fumble all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. This kicker's bag is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Rides the back on the option again. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up 5. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. Just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Brown.
makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there, you know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
And the Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Motion from the wide receiver. The RPO complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Razorbacks will send off the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Owls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's got more. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A little less room to work with now. The ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Runs for a tackle. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dies to cover, but he's knocked down for a loss. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. Oh, that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw to the left. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens and play damage.
And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with a play fake. Fires to the wide out. Finds a man in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. Jackson will throw. Here comes the heat. Eyes a little tired. And to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 20-yard line.
he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Great example of how a second half can really change everything from the end.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was really and now you're starting to get it turned around. With more drives like this was needed.
And the extra point was good.
29, Arkansas.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. A little touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went back on that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Decimals rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Wants to throw it. Quickly to the flat wide receiver screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. He's brought down a solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Takes a handoff. It's Peterson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Fighting off the defender. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires on the move. Running downfield. They'll make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
It's a second rushing touchdown. We're going to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make the attack.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle.
Florida Atlantic. 29, Arkansas.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision, being able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Fights off the defender.
Every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Sees him in open space. Got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Back to pass. Quarterback moving.
You've got to keep drives alive late in the game. You're starting to get the 4th quarter, and it's a one-score game. You got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first down.
Touchdown here, and I think if you're the head coach, you got to go for 2. You got to have a 2-point play dialed up right now. What can you run? You feel like you can execute to tie this thing with not a lot of time left on the clock.
He's not going to make it in as this defense comes up with a stop on the 2-point conversion to hold on to their lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum in this 4th quarter. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this 4th quarter.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Eagles are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And he really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 3rd down. No signs of any kind of kickers that will lead the offense out there to try to move those chains. Myers to the big fella. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.